Lin Feng was an ordinary university student living in a bustling city, struggling to make ends meet. His parents had passed away when he was young, leaving him with a small inheritance that he used for his education. But now, that money was running out, and he was barely scraping by with his part-time job at a convenience store. One rainy evening, as Lin Feng was returning home from work, he noticed a strange light flickering in a nearby alley. Curiosity got the better of him, and he cautiously approached the source. There, amidst the trash and debris, he found an ancient-looking coin glowing faintly. Without thinking, he picked it up. The moment he did, a sudden surge of energy coursed through his body, and a robotic voice echoed in his mind. "Congratulations, host! You have activated the wealth multiplier system." Lin Feng staggered back, wide-eyed. What is this? This system allows the host to multiply any amount of money spent by tenfold. Spend wisely and prosper beyond your wildest dreams. Lin Feng couldn't believe his ears. Was this some kind of joke? He hesitantly pulled out a crumpled bill from his pocket and bought a small snack from a nearby vending machine. The moment the transaction was completed, his phone buzzed. Checking it, he saw a notification from his bank. His account had just been credited with 10 times the amount he spent. His heart raced. This was real. The next day, Lin Feng decided to test the system further. He withdrew all the money he had, a modest sum of a few hundred yuan, and spent it on various things: food, clothes, books. Each time, his account balance multiplied by 10. Within hours, he went from being a broke student to having tens of thousands of yuan in his account. But with great power comes great temptation. Lin Feng knew he had to be careful. If anyone found out about this ability, it could spell trouble. He started making bigger purchases, but always stayed low-key. He bought a new laptop, some high-end clothes, and even started investing in small businesses. Each time, the money came back multiplied, making him richer by the day. But as his wealth grew, so did the complexity of his life. Word started spreading about the mysterious young man who seemed to have an endless supply of money. It wasn't long before Lin Feng attracted the attention of powerful figures. A notorious gang leader, who was known for extorting wealthy individuals, set his sights on Lin Feng. One evening, as Lin Feng was leaving his apartment, he was ambushed by a group of thugs. They cornered him in a dark alley, demanding to know where his wealth came from. Lin Feng, cornered and terrified, was about to give in when the system spoke again. "Host, your life is in danger. Activating wealth protection mode." A sudden burst of energy erupted from Lin Feng, knocking the thugs back. The gang leader, sensing something was amiss, ordered his men to retreat. Lin Feng, shaken but unharmed, realized that the system had more power than he initially thought. Realizing the dangers that came with his newfound wealth, Lin Feng decided to use his abilities more strategically. He began investing in larger ventures, buying shares in big companies, and even starting his own businesses. His wealth multiplied exponentially, and he quickly became one of the most powerful figures in the city. But with great wealth came great enemies. Competitors, corrupt officials, and underground syndicates all wanted a piece of his fortune. Lin Feng had to navigate a world filled with deceit, betrayal, and greed. But with the system by his side, he was always 10 steps ahead. As his empire grew, Lin Feng never forgot the lessons he learned in those early days. Trust no one, always stay vigilant, and most importantly, never underestimate the power of money. Years passed, and Lin Feng's wealth reached unimaginable heights. But as he stood atop his empire, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing. The system, which had once been a blessing, now felt like a curse, chaining him to a life of constant vigilance and isolation. One day, the system presented him with a final challenge: to multiply not just his wealth, but his influence. To do so, he had to take control of the entire city's economy, a task that would require him to outmaneuver every powerful figure in the region. Lin Feng knew this was the ultimate test, a battle that would determine not just his wealth, but his legacy. He would either rise as the undisputed ruler of the financial world or fall, consumed by the very power that had made him. And so, with steely determination, Lin Feng embarked on his most ambitious project yet, knowing that success would make him a legend, but failure would mean losing everything he had worked for. To be continued.